Think your documents are truly destroyed? Think again. I'm Scott Schober, and this is your 2-minute cybersecurity briefing. Identity theft was the second most common complaint the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, received in 2015. And unfortunately, identity theft is only getting worse. Consumers spend more money on computer security, and I commend this. But what they fail to recognize is that cyber thieves are also common criminals that often stoop to just stealing papers found in your trash. Hackers are just as likely to employ old school cons and social engineering tricks as they are to sit in front of a keyboard all day. This misconception of the basic hacker is just another security weakness that consumers face. Cyber thieves can cut both ways, so just like hard drives and network data, printed documents with personal data must be handled and destroyed properly before they get into criminal hands. Every day, we receive mail littered with personal information about us, including our name, address, birth date, accounts, and credit card numbers. We all routinely throw away bills, ATM receipts, medical statements, and even junk mail. But these paper trails from a shopping list for most hackers to start cooking up an identity theft scam. But thieves do not just intercept incoming documents. They know the real treasure lies in the outgoing papers sitting in our wastebaskets and garbage cans. Not all paper shredders are created equal. Therefore, I highly recommend that everyone utilizes a quality, secure shredder to minimize risk of personal data compromise. If you go shopping at Staples or any other office supply store, you'll find an array of shredders. Most of these shredders fit into one of 3 categories, and prices range between all 3 categories from $25 to $300, depending upon size and level of desired security. First, we have strip cut. This is a typical low-cost shredder with a minimal security that cuts 40 to 50 strips. In other words, if a thief takes a little time, they can easily piece together a shredded document. And just like restoration software for erased hard drives, there are numerous computer applications available that can easily piece together paper strips too. Next, we have the crosscut. This shredder slices and chops up the paper into about 200 small squares per sheet. Piecing together 200 confetti squares is far more challenging than piecing together strips. This is a common shredder used by most small businesses. If you've ever erased your hard drive, you'll notice security options allowing one or multiple passes over the data. It takes longer, but multiple passes always offer more security. Shredding paper is not that much different. Finally, we have microcut. This shredder turns each sheet into 2,000 teeny pieces of confetti. This type of shredder makes it extremely difficult, if not impossible, to piece the original document back together. Most government agencies and large corporations that handle classified or secret information use microcut shredders. All 3 types of shredders are relatively close in price when you consider the potential cost of being a victim of identity theft. There are also mobile shredding services that are offered to do a great job of properly shredding and disposing of confidential documents. But there are costs associated to this. Much like password management software services, paper shredding services are only as secure as their employees and protocols. If you do go this route, it would be prudent to carefully do research on such a shredding service to verify they absolutely and properly shred, dispose, and recycle your confidential documents. I personally use and recommend everyone invest in a high-level security microcut shredder. Until we all go truly paperless, you can greatly reduce your likelihood of being hacked or having your identity stolen by properly shredding all documents containing personal data. Stay safe.